Which type of frequency distribution is the normal distribution an example of? Is it a histogram showing data from a sample? Is it a polygon showing data from a sample? Is it a bar graph showing data from a population? Or is it a smooth curve showing data from a population? Okay, so the normal distribution looks like this. And it's definitely a smooth curve as opposed to a histogram or a bar graph or a polygon. Actually, let's leave polygon out for a minute because it does kind of look like a polygon. So I'm going to rule out histogram and bar graph simply because those are noticeably blocky in their appearance. So this would be a histogram. So you can see that we don't have that blocky kind of step going on with our graph, and that would be a histogram. A bar chart could look the same, but of course bar charts have gaps in between them, and we certainly don't see that with a smooth normal curve. So it's not a histogram, it's not a bar graph. But what about a polygon? Now a polygon could look kind of like a histogram. Remember, polygons are just histograms that have dots where the center of the tops of your bars would be. So a polygon is going to look like this. So you've got a line segment that connects each one of these. So you do get that continuous curve. Well, it's not really a curve. You get that continuous line. And if you had enough data, it might look a little bit smoother like this, but the reality is the normal distribution is not going to be a polygon either. It's not made of connecting actual points. It's not really the purpose of a normal distribution. A normal distribution instead is just meant to show the general shape that's going to happen in a large population. You're not basing it on actual measurements, whether they're bars or dots or anything like that. Now, if you did have enough data and you had a computer to work on it, you could generate something that looks kind of like a normal curve. It could look very close to this. But when you're drawing these or when you're dealing with them in your course, it's going to be a smooth curve. I think that should be pretty obvious just looking at it. And it specifically is going to be showing data from the population. It's not going to be representing a small sample of any kind. It's going to be population data.